howdy, hello. I hope that you're doing well. I feel like this is crooked. Today, it's gonna be a little bit fucking different. I woke up this morning after having some weird ass dreams, and my brain decided to choose violence. So this is not gonna be your typical love and light bullshit. This is gonna be a rant. This may be broken up into multiple parts for all I know, because your girl is aggy and so sick of selfish ass motherfuckers who front in your face about how they are your people, they give a fuck about you, and then take advantage of you, make empty promises to you, and then do nothing about it. To the extent where your girl has been looking up deities. I'm not someone who really works with deities, but today I found one that talks about being a spiteful ass bitch, and that's how I feel today. So we're gonna get real petty. But while we do that, you see the fit, isn't it cute? We got her from Shein, I think 2 years ago. It's super duper fuzzy. But then I found these press-on nails that happen to match. My little Hot Topics heart is screaming, but these match perfectly. So we're gonna put these on while I talk and tell y'all not to settle for people's bullshit, the fronts they put in your faces, and how to set some goddamn boundaries, because I need to do that this year. So I really want to fucking tag these people on this, but that's a little too petty even for how I'm feeling today. I'm not a petty bitch, quite frankly. But that being said, sometimes you gotta own your own, you know what I'm saying? You gotta set some shit straight, even if that's just with yourself. So, I like to think, I'm a Scorpio, by the way, so I don't know if that's relevant, really. I don't really think that much into how, I know how I think like, the signs affect me and stuff, but, I don't really think that influences how I act most of the time. But today we're feeling some energy. And essentially, what have happened, right, is, she's cute. What have happened is I like to think I'm relatively kind-hearted, right? I try to do my best to make sure my friends are taken care of, sometimes above myself. And I know that over the years, I think I have to cut this. I know that over the years, sorry, nail glue. I know that over the years, my family has openly told me, be more selective about who you bring into your circle. I don't even know what this is for. We're getting used to paint my nails on it. Be more selective about who you choose. And as I've been getting more and stop, giving myself away to people, right? Trying to do the most to make sure that, their needs are handled above my own. And as I've gotten more, or reignited into my spirituality, because when I was first, going through my journey, I really tried to take pride in having, independence in that regard, because my spiritual awakening, I got hit by a fucking car. So, sometimes you gotta do for yourself, because it wasn't because of me, doing anything right. So I wasn't even driving, but we were doing a favor for someone, which is fine. That's a freak accident, but that was a wake-up call for me. Now that I'm almost 29, no, I am 29, fuck, I'm almost 30, we need to have some goddamn discernment about, and some, some steadfastness. Also, we have eggnog, Bacardi, and coffee. Bring down the vibes. That's so good. We need to have some, intention, discernment about what it is that we're trying to do for ourselves and what we want to bring in for our lives. And what we're willing to tolerate, because I tend to put up with a lot of stuff for the sake of feeling validated. Because I openly admit that I'm the shit, I know this, but it's like you want people to also agree with you whether you want to admit it or not. Validation is nice. But I've gotten to the point where I do that so readily that it has become a problem. And I'm making this today because I can't seem to get out of my head that I'm angry about it. And about a couple of things that I'm probably gonna have to actually journal. I don't like to journal, but we're gonna do that because we gotta get some shit out. But I'm making this today because I went above and beyond for this person, and a couple of people that come to mind when I say things like this. We're gonna speak very generally, but I went above and beyond, gave, my very, very last energetic fuck, actionable fuck. That sounded bad, not like sexually, but like taking action. And was, told that it would be, repaid. And that has yet to happen, to the extent where people are being real funny about their communication. And as you continue to think about, these people have always been funny, right? People act odd a lot of the times. But when you're already in a bad mind, you start picking up on the things that they've done to you previously that have pissed you off. And then you start looking up deities about how to get vengeance if they do not resolve this in a timely fashion. I used to, when I was first doing my awakening, I used to look into different deities just because I wanted to work with them on helping myself be better. I've never been one to act on spite, but today, my love, we found the goddess Eris, E-R-I-S, and that girl apparently was a precursor to the Trojan War. Now, I'm not saying that I'm going to act out of anger and out of spite, but I will say that I will set some damn boundaries, and if that means I have to invoke and look up some other deities that are going to help me be able to enforce those things, I'm not opposed to it anymore, because we settle as a collective of people, as a lady, as a man, we settle for way too much shit but also we are not, a lot of us that we tend to settle for are dealing with people who are so selfish they don't even realize that they're being selfish. And the thing is, once you have that wake-up call, why are we out here thinking that people are going to be different if they're not shown different, right? This is a PSA to my damn self. We are too pussy. It's not the word I should use, so I'm going to say it. Too pussy to actually, you know, be willing and aware to stand up for ourselves, stand up for the kind of respect we deserve. Stop. Sage is over here. Too pussy and too unwilling to stand up what it is that we deserve for ourselves. And I'm tired. And you know, when you do stand up, sometimes people don't even give a fuck about what it is you have to say. And that shit is not cool with me, bruv. Not today. So we're gonna set some intentions, and I'll probably do that as a separate post, to be honest, a little bit more cool energy. But we're gonna set some intentions today that we're not gonna settle for this bullshit come next year. You best believe it. No sir, no ma'am, no bacon, nor ham. I do not have the time or the desire any longer to fuck around with people who have their heads so far up their asses, and neither should you. You hear me? Neither should you. You don't deserve that shit. And if you are a good person who genuinely tries to do above and beyond for everyone else, take some time to think about, is it worth it? Do they deserve it? Because I need to do that. That's 80% of the time. I'll give 20 to yeah. But 80% are the ones who don't hit you up except to ask you for something. Stop. No. So I'm going to ask you for something, who need to have you be an emotional blanket for something, you know, and then they're the ones that you're like, but they don't like me, but they're my friend. Why? What have they done that has shown you that they are worthy of you giving them that level of time and respect? You know, especially within recent times, because a lot of times we can just rationalize people's actions, and we have no reason to. We don't need to do that. It's not fair to ourselves. And this is just me coming on to say, if you've been like me, and you are willfully and cognitively settling for less than it is that you deserve, we're all idiots. We all need to do better. And when I light this candle, depending on which one it is, I might pop back on. I can't put this one back on. I may pop back on and we can light it together, and you can set your own little intention for what it is that you need to let go of and burn off into the universe, because I'm burning off my desire to do better for everyone but my damn self. I'm tired, especially when you try to find people who you want to build with, and you know that their vibration or where they're at in their place of life is not where you need to be, not where you want to be. Why are we taking time to associate? History means nothing when it means that I'm going to be left in my own shit. Having time with whatever, having establishments with whatever, don't mean shit if it does not elevate me. And that's all I gotta say. I feel better from talking, getting this off my chest. Even if no one sees this, this is a message for me. Cassie, stop settling. You're better than that. You deserve better than that. And the fact that you take less than that is problematic and not cute. Okay? It's not cute. And you're your own problem once you realize that you're fucking up and choose to do nothing about it. Alright? Alright. We're almost done with this hand. I can't figure out what nail I want to put on it. So some of these nails are even the same fucking size, which is bizarre to me. I guess we're meant to be like wonky looking. I don't know. But we're going to put this one on because it's the same size as my pinky. And then we'll show you the hand. And I'm going to click off of this or whatever. Chill my energy out. Do some work. Do my job I'm actually paid to do for a minute. But I could not focus. I could not get this off of my chest, off my head. So now that we have, we're going to do some diligent work and clock in later. Clock back on, log back on, clock, whatever. I don't know. My brain is in work mode now, I guess. But cute nails. We're going to clean them up a little bit because there's some no glue on them. But we like them. I hope this was helpful to whomever saw this. My hand should be done on the other side by the time I do put this back on. But love y'all. Thank you for letting me vent for a little bit. Look up Eris if you want to learn about a deity who's a goddess who's a little bit spiteful. Not saying you should work with her if you're angry. I don't recommend doing things off of impulse, especially when it comes to energy. But if you want to look her up, she's pretty dope. Have a great day. Love you. Bye.